Alright, so after balling out in the preseason, we decided to run a little 7-on-7 before our first game of the season. A little non-contact, 7-on-7. Just don't mind the tackling. Just act like that's two-hand touch. Now, to be honest, we got a pretty good defense, some decent DBs, but when it came to trying to guard our offense here in the 7-on-7, we're just killing them. I mean, they was getting a couple plays every once in a while, but overall, it was just completion after completion, and yeah, it's gonna kind of show off exactly how it's gonna go when we get to the regular season. And as shown in the preseason and on the 7-on-7, me and Caleb Williams are still on point with each other just like we was in college. And we're looking to continue our dominance coming into the NFL. Because like I said, he got drafted to his team last season. He had a pretty decent season, but he didn't have an amazing season. But this season, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be an amazing season. Let's get into the first game. It's finally the day I have been waiting for my entire life. In my NFL debut, we got the Texans. It's finna be a crazy game. Young star quarterback versus another young star quarterback in CJ Stroud. And to be honest, the way I'm seeing this game is it's the beginning of something great. This is the start of what's gonna make me the greatest wide receiver of all time. And especially with this being my first game in the NFL, playing with my boy Caleb Williams, there's no way we lose this game. Not at all. We got a ball. Playing the Texans in our first game, we already know we coming into this game knowing that this is going to be a tough game. They're a young team just like us that also have dogs on their team and a pretty decent defense. But really though, it don't matter how good that defense is, we got way too many weapons on this offense, and even our tight ends is nice. That boy Cade Stover picking up the first down. Then here on 2nd and 10, I'm running a little out route and I get my first catch of my NFL career while getting hit out of bounds. Then on the next play, Caleb went right back to me on this little drag route, picking up the first and more. I don't know what defense they in. I don't know why they set up like this, but this is an easy touchdown to the back of the end zone for my first TUD in my NFL career. Now, one of the hardest things about trying to guard this offense is the fact that even though they drafted me, they still had a wide receiver that was elite from last season, Emeka Egbuka, and you cannot forget about him. And then not only that, there's another good wide receiver on this team, Jalen Hyatt, Biletnikoff winner. You can't forget about him either. Caleb is a very talented quarterback. He's just a little aggressive, and here I feel like he just threw the ball like the wrong way. He could have completed it. I feel like Egbuka had to step on him. He just kind of bullied it straight to the DB. He should have lofted it. Kind of like how he does it here on 1st and 10 as I'm using my speed. He overthrows it because he knows I'm going to be able to get to it. And of course, I was able to catch up to the ball and get my second touchdown of my NFL career. It's the third quarter now, we're up 21-3. It looks like our defense is just locking them boys up because they still have 3 points right now. Caleb scrambling out to the left side, getting his ball to Saquon. You cannot forget about him. If he just broke that one tackle, that would have been a TUD. But he's still going to end up getting his touchdown on the 1 yard line, running the ball right up the middle. TUD. And in my first game in my NFL career, we went 38-10, dominance, in which Caleb only threw 3 incomplete passes, and one of them incomplete passes was a pick. Saquon almost had 100 rushing yards, and he had 2 rushing touchdowns. And it's already looking like this wide receiver duo between me and Egbuka is going to be real nice. Now, playing against the Browns in week 2, this is probably going to be a little bit tougher just because of the defense is a little bit better. It's the top 5 defense in the league right now, without a doubt. So we're probably going to have to work a little harder. We tried to run a little double post coming off the left side of the field on 3rd and 9, but that linebacker was right there to swat the ball down. They ended up taking a 3-point lead, and on 1st and 10, I'm running a little inside route while Denzel Ward was playing the outside third. He had to come in to make the tackle. Now, if they gonna run man on me, they better have Denzel Ward on me because ain't nobody on that team gonna be able to even stay in front of me as I easily pick up this first down. 1st and 10, play action. I'm running the cross route. He's throwing this ball right over that defender's head, and I'm getting in there for the touchdown. Defense ended up getting a big stop, so we're here back in the red zone. He almost threw this pick right to that DB. It was a little weird play, whatever. We're going to get 3 here. We're in a bunch formation, running the verticals play out of here, and I'm just beating that DB right off the press. But I fell 1 yard short of the first down. 3rd and 1, so we're just going to run this ball right up the middle with Saquon Barkley. And while he got tackled by all the defenders, he ended up coming down with an injury. But the injury was just muscle cramp, so he will end up coming back into this game. But I don't think I showed y'all, we ended up drafting Blake Corum, so he'll be coming in to replace Saquon. It looks like a little bit of a weird defensive formation. We're on the play action. It looked like I had 2 people on me, but it was just a zone, and Emeka Egbuka ended up getting wide open for the first down. and then one of our old linemen gets injured. That's tough. Now, I haven't had a lot of chances to try to beat Denzel Ward because I haven't really been lined up against him. But here, finally got to line up against him, beat him on the post route, picking up the first down. On 2nd and 3, trying to pass the ball, and I'm running the in route, and I had to run back just to try to get this first down. And when I thought we was going to run the ball in to try to get the touchdown, I kind of simmed, but yeah, I ended up scoring the touchdown. Third quarter, now we're up 17-3. The way our defense is doing right now, like, they just locking people up right now, and I'm messing with it. Let's keep doing this. Because as long as Caleb keeps on throwing these dots, we're going to be good. Because the defense, they doing their job. In the red zone, running a cross route on 1st and 10, beating Denzel Ward, and I'm fighting to get this touchdown. And there goes another dominant performance. Caleb was 19 for 25, 250 yards almost, and 3 touchdowns. Now, this time, it was only one wide receiver over 100 yards. It was me with 9 catches, 133, and 3 touchdowns. All right, now we're 2-0, looking to extend our win streak here against the Titans at home as I pick up this first down. On 1st and 10, Caleb throws a nasty back shoulder fake to Ibuka, and that DB was lost. Then on 2nd and 10, Caleb got a little bit too aggressive. I know I'm 6'5" and I can catch jump balls, but really there was 2 people there, and the cornerback ended up picking the ball off. He didn't even throw it high enough for me to try to go get it. Now, so far in this game, we're really struggling offensively. We're down 10-0 right now. And to be honest, I'm going to give all credit to the Titans defense. I mean, they're putting pressure on Caleb. He has every throw he does, he almost has to run away from the defenders when he's throwing it. But we finally finna get into the red zone. I'm running the corner right. He's giving me this ball, getting the first down. We got a chance to score. Like I said, they've been applying crazy pressure to Caleb. They sent 2 linebackers in the blitz, and they end up getting back there for the sack. Then on 3rd and goal, trying to make something happen, but we just can't. The Titans defense is covering everything. I tried to run back to see if he'll be able to give me the ball, but had to throw the ball out of bounds. We ended up getting 3 points on that drive. It's good we got points on the board, but we should definitely have more points right now. We just got to do better this half. On 2nd and 10, we made a big mistake trying to run the play action to get something deep because that D end just, I don't even understand what happened there, but he ended up getting a sack. Now at this point on 3rd and 19, there's really nothing we could do but try to throw the ball up. He tried to lead this a little bit too far out, but Ibuka was not able to catch that ball. Luckily, our defense is keeping us in this game. 2nd and 11, we're down 7 points, so we had to get some points here. We're in the 4th quarter. We got to lock in. And right after making that big play, Caleb Williams throws his ball right to that linebacker who was waiting to lurk for that pick. And now they got a chance to go ahead and make this game almost unreachable. They scored a touchdown. We're down 17-3, and on 4th and 10, we was able to convert. If we didn't get that, this game would be over. I'm in the slot. We're running double post play action. I'm burning this DB. And Caleb is lobbing the ball up to me to pick up the big game. They're running drag route on 3rd and goal. He's going to quickly give me this ball to score the touchdown, making it a 1-score game again. The defense comes in clutch, a 7-point game. We have no timeouts. We got to get down the field somehow. He ends up taking the sack, so we got to hurry up. Running no huddle offense right now. We're in verticals, and their defense was not ready for this play. Ibuka was wide open in the middle of the field. He's using his speed to score this touchdown, tie the game up. Scoring that touchdown, we are now in OT, and luckily, we get to receive the ball because we won that coin toss. Let's go scoring in this game. 2nd and 9, I'm running an in route, but I ran it a little bit under, so if that DB couldn't make a play on it, I made a great catch. Then on 3rd and inches, just running the ball up the middle with Saquon, just really trying to get the first down, but he ended up making 2 defenders miss to get a big gain, getting us all the way down the field in the field goal range. What a play. Then on 2nd and 9, running a PA boot, and I'm the crossing route. He's going to throw me the ball, and I'm going to try to fight my way into the touchdown. Not able to get it. We're at the 1-yard line. After trying to force the ball in so many times, it's 3rd and goal, and we running the ball with Saquon one more time. He's getting that game-winning touchdown. And in this game, Caleb was 22 for 35, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He had a lot of yards, but them picks cannot happen. And Ibuka went crazy, 180 yards a touchdown. I had 133 in the touchdown. Now, we may be undefeated right now, 3-0, but that game definitely showed a big flaw that we have in our offense. While we have amazing receivers, great offensive talent, Caleb Williams is pretty aggressive when it comes to certain type of passes that he wants to make. And also, our O-line is pretty bad. So if we're not trying to do little quick passes, most likely Caleb's going to get hit while trying to throw the ball, or he's just going to get sacked. Now, as long as Caleb is able to get that ball out fast and make the right decisions, we're going to be pretty good, especially against the top teams in the league. Now, on this 1st and 10, me and Caleb Williams show off the chemistry we've been having since college. He throws his ball behind me, and I just knew exactly where the ball was going to be. That DB ain't know where that ball was. It's an easy tug. defense got to stop, so we got a chance to try to make this a 2-score game. I thought I was open on this end route, but that linebacker made a great play on the ball, swatting it down. Then on 3rd and 10, I'm running the cross route. He throws the ball a little bit too early, and I was not able to get the first down. Fell 1 yard short. After putting the ball last drive, the Jags actually ended up scoring, tying the game up. I'm running the cross route. They had no zone over here. I'm just wide open, picked up an easy first. They got us to a 3rd and 2, but one thing Caleb really hasn't done so far this season is use his legs. He uses his legs here, getting the first down easily. You can't forget about his legs. They got us to a 3rd down once again, and all game, they pass rushers been getting there and almost end up sacking him. He had to throw the ball out. Special teams actually end up going for it on 4th down, so we're here in the red zone on 2nd and 4. I feel like I was open there, but he didn't give it to me. 3rd and 2, he decides to try to force his ball into me on this slant. Multiple defenders around, could have got picked off. Luckily, it didn't. We can take the field goal. We still got the lead here. It's 4th quarter. The beginning of the 4th quarter, we're up 10-7. He's hitting Jalen Hyde on that out route. That was a nasty route. Great pass, great catch. They end up getting us to another 3rd down. 3rd and 8, I'm running the end route. He throws the ball immediately, and that DB almost made a play on the ball, but Caleb got that ball there at the perfect time for us to pick up this first. On 1st and 10, running verticals, I'm going across the middle of the field, and nothing's open, and he immediately gets sacked. That pressure from that D-line is just crazy. It's 2nd and 20. I'm running a streak. They got 2 people over here. The defense is great, and he ends up getting sacked again. Now at this point, the defense is just playing back, trying to make sure we don't get this first down. He tried to throw the ball while getting hit. Couldn't complete it. But man, thank the defense. In games like this, they always show up. I beat that DB off the press, picking up the first down. All we gotta do is get first downs and it's gonna be over. They ain't got no more timeouts. 3rd and 1, running the ball with Saquon, and he's gonna pick up the first down. That's gonna go ahead and end the game. Another hard fought victory, another great defensive game. And this was Caleb's worst game in terms of accuracy, 19 for 36. And man, I didn't even realize my stats, 9 catches, 161 yards, and a touchdown. We are still undefeated now 4-0, and on the first run of our offensive drive, Saquon ended up going down with an injury again. Now hopefully it isn't too bad or nothing, but it's a good thing we got Blake Corum. We're just past the 50-yard line, and on this play, JC's trying to guard me, but I'm sorry, you cannot keep up with me. I'm gonna go ahead and score this tug. They responded with a touchdown of their own on 1st and 10. I'm running the comeback route. He waited for me, threw it to that sideline, and I made the catch. Now, I ain't gonna lie, before I got into the league, JC has been one of my favorite cornerbacks to watch. It's just the fact he just gets injured a lot, but now it's fun. Now I'm able to be in the NFL and play against him. Coming into this game, we already knew this is gonna be a very tough battle because we're both teams with great defenses. End up getting sacked for a big loss. It's been another great defensive game. 7-7 still in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and 5, he's gonna hit Saquon on the Texas route, making a great catch for the first. Then on 2nd and 6, we can't see it, but he ended up hitting K Stovar for the touchdown to take the lead. They end up scoring 2, but they left way too much time on the clock for us. We got 3 timeouts, about 40 seconds left. I'm making a great catch while getting hit by J.C. Horn. This time, it's Jalen Hyde's turn to make the big play as he gets his ball in the middle of the field, burning them DBs in between that zone to pick up a big play. And at this point, we're just trying to burn all the clock we can and probably just kick a field goal if we can't score a touchdown. I'm wide open. I don't know what defense they was in, but it wasn't good. And at this point, with under 10 seconds left in this game, kicking a field goal will basically secure the victory. And we win that game, extending our win streak to 5, and Caleb has another good game. And y'all know me, I'm always going to produce 8 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown. My boy Stover had a tug too. Now, so far through 5 games, our team ranks is already way better than it was last season, as Caleb Williams is leading the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns with only 3 interceptions thrown. My guy Saquon has been through a couple injuries, but he's still averaging a good 60-something yards. He's doing as good as he can. I'm leading the league in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns, and this is not even close. This is just pure dominance. Now, who is that guy? Now, you can't forget about the rest of the guys that's balling too, like Ibuka, Stover, and Jalen Hyde. All doing pretty decent so far. Nah, seriously, who is this guy?